Hello and welcome to the halftime hangout, Arsenal versus Manchester City. Not joined with Moran right now. We're having some technical difficulties. We apologize for the late start, but what a very frustrating half that is for Arsenal fans right there. Just we started off so well, so brightly, playing with a lot of enthusiasm, playing with a lot of purpose, and that's something we lacked, say, against Leicester. We weren't really playing with any purpose, and today we came out with lots of that, and we had a bright start. Welbeck had that early chance that just hit the post, and you feel so unlucky for the guy because if he has the confidence to chip that shot, shows he's really sky high in confidence, and it's just unlucky that it hit the post, and that the match could be so different right now if he scored that chance, but you can't really dwell on the past, and it's frustrating that you see Manchester City come out and they have a game plan to defend, to catch us on the counter, whereas us, we have no commitment to defend. We got caught on the counter numerous times. We're lucky it's one goal because they had some pretty decent chances to make it two or three, and it's just ridiculous in the sense that we play it so well, yet we can't make a result out of it. And you think with all the world-class players in our squad, the amount of time our squad's been together, it's been what 2-3 years now with a couple additions, that we would have the chemistry and the ability to go out and have a game plan and execute it. And the commitment to defend right now is just terrible. On their goal, Jesus Navas all alone on the left side. I know it was a little unlucky with the Flamini clearance, but just terrible, terrible defending on the part of Flamini after the clearance where he just lets Aguero go. And where's Monreal on that left side? It's just abominable defending. And Mertesacker hasn't really had the greatest of games. Oh, there's Moran joining us right now. How you doing, Moran?
Sorry about that. I'm in enemy territory right now at a Manchester City home, watching the game of a pal of mine. So sorry about that.
No problem, no problem. We're just discussing, well, I was discussing with myself how frustrating the match has been so far. And, we came unlucky, but we had a good first 20 minutes, first half an hour, but the last 15 minutes we've really dropped off, and we let the goal affect us. The goal kind of went to our heads and has affected us mentally. Thank God we didn't concede another one, even though it looked pretty likely. But where's our commitment to defend right now? It seems as if we're getting caught on the counter every single time we lose the ball, and I think that's partly due to our midfield of Wilshere and Ramsey. They both look to attack, whereas sometimes the box-to-box midfielder doesn't always have to join the attack and go full out. Why can't one of them hold back, stay with Flamini? Because Flamini is a decent defensive player, but he's still not an athlete. He's not a world-class athlete in the sense that he can't track guys down, win the ball off them just out of sheer physical presence. And I think sometimes Wilshere or Ramsey needs to hang back and be more responsible instead of go out and try and score a goal, which obviously we'd all love to see, but leave that to the likes of Welbeck, leave that to the likes of Sanchez, and hold the middle.
Yeah, I most thoroughly agree. Even on the goal we conceded, you can notice that even though Mariel allowed he did a poor job in tracking back. You can see that it was Flamini who was tracking Aguero, and just if he puts in that little effort, he can get that ball. But then not only that also speaks to his mold. He's not the most athletic type, like you said. He's not the fastest guy. He's a very limited player. So we're gonna need someone of the likes of Ramsey or Wilshere. I prefer Ramsey to really drop back and really play that pivot, the box to box pivot. As for Wilshere, he's had an up and down performance. He's been defending when he's lost the ball. He's been sort of reckless. Sorry. But attacking, he's showed sparks. He's showed sparks. So it's just we got to hope for the second half that we don't. The commentator mentioned in the match that Arsenal are looking for the perfect goal. I think we've got to really create a different manner now, because really Man City knows how to defend us at this moment.
Totally agree, and it's I don't want us to lose our minds right now. I know we're only down 1-0. It's just frustrating, but then again, we're so close. We actually have been playing pretty well. We're creating chances. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Alexis Sanchez.
Oh,
He was mugging off players left and right. That
winning God.
Maradona he did was beautiful. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Alexis Sanchez and also Danny Welbeck. I've been impressed with
His
his
work rate.
physical presence. He's won a couple 50-50 aerial balls, a couple flick-ons. They haven't really amounted to much, but it's nice that we can see he can do that, similar to a Giroud skill set. But obviously, he has the ability to run behind defenders. And that chance he had, Moran, I
Oh,
think it's thoroughly unlucky because
it
you
hit the
know,
inside of the post. It hit the inside of the post.
yeah, and you know what? For a player to have the confidence on his debut at the Emirates to chip it over the goalkeeper, it's pretty nice to see. And I think the goals will be coming. And you know, he does not look out of place at all, which is nice to see.
Much thoroughly agree. The only thing I worry about is if we make a substitution, do you bring off Wilshere or do you bring off Ozil? Because Ozil's been non-existent this match, playing on that flank as he does so as he plays so frequently. I'm starting to worry. If we are wasting him on the flank, but I want to see him more central and maybe bring on someone of the likes of Chamberlain to really provide that width.
Yeah. I just saw a comment from Daniel Cron. I'd like to see, um, he can be that energizer bunny, maybe with the likes of his experience, his work rate. That could really affect the team in a positive way. What types of substitutions would you
I
like
don't
to
think
see?
Riziki made. I don't think Riziki made this.
Sorry?
Um, I'd love to see Chamberlain. Like I said, I'd love to see Chamberlain come off. Come on, sorry, for Wilshere, and then move Ozil centrally. Because really, having Ozil with three pace of attackers, I would love to see what he can muster up. Because even on the flank, he can produce something out of nothing. But I want to see him centrally with three attacking players that really can make thwarting runs toward the box and just be able to put it home.
Totally agree. Players that what did you say about Riziki? He's not on the bench, did you say? Or you just didn't want to
I'm
see
not
him?
too sure.
Um,
No, I don't remember seeing him on the squad. I don't remember seeing him.
okay. We got Chamberlain. That's a good shout. Do you give Sonogo a chance and maybe go
No,
4-4-2?
no,
No,
no.
not at all. Not at all.
Not in this match. No, no, not in this one.
I think I'd have to agree. I was just pointing it out. What else do you want to see from our back four? You know, it's a pretty shaky performance. What do you want to see improve from the back four? Because Monreal, I don't know I can't see him playing in these big matches for us. Sometimes he lets us down. Like he has sparks going forward, but I don't know. Like I just don't know if he has the quality to play for a club like Arsenal in these big matches.
I think if you I just worry about him going forward because he then loses himself in tracking back. So that's the only thing I worry about him because defending wise, he's not great, but he is solid. I'd love to see Debussy be more attacking. I didn't really see it that much in the first half, maybe one or two. He's usually more, up the flank, usually more of an option going forward. So I'd love to see him do something. And Koscielny and Murzak, they've done their job. Koscielny's been outstanding.
Yeah. Um, I also some more creativity. We've become a little predictable in the last third. Hopefully, we can get some instead of going for fuck. How many times have we experienced the thought where you just look at Wilshire and he's just trying to recreate that Norwich goal all over again?
Exactly.
He's trying to create that perfect pass, that perfect penetrating pass. Why don't we just take a hit from the outside the box? Um, I don't know. We need to stop being so predictable, attack in different ways, as you said. Exploit the flank some more. Get some crosses into the box. There's lots of space out there for Debussy and Monreal to make overlapping runs. Let's just try and be less predictable. But we're seconds away from the start of the second half. Um, Hopefully we can grab an early goal in the second half going forward. That'd be huge because if we get one, we're right back in it. We can go on and win the game, and that's what we really want today is 3 points, man. We'll see you guys for the full-time hangout. Thanks for joining us. Up the Arsenal!